As part of D&V's Christmas presents, we decided to get them camping and backpacking gear. And the weather is finally good enough that we're going to put it to use. We have everything assembled here that we're going to need, and we're going to try to fit it in our packs. We're going to Talimena State Park to hike the Ouachita Trail.
We are going on a backpacking trip. It's gonna be fun!
The first part of the Ouachita Trail is in Oklahoma. Most of it is in Arkansas, but the portion in Oklahoma is arguably the most scenic. I guess we'll find out. See you at the trailhead. We're here at Talimena State Park, which is 6 miles north of Tallahassee, Oklahoma. Or if you're from around here, it's Tallahassee. It's a beautiful campground. We made it here to the Ouachita Trailhead. Our first snacks are being ingested. All our gear is packed. We're at mile marker 0, and we'll be following the blue blazes. The woods are calling, so we must go. Alright, we are well into our hike. We might be in 1/10 of a mile, and Dee has started her collection. These are the best pine cones in the last 1/10 of a mile from the car to here. Those are the best pine cones. We have running water below us. We'll probably just collect some just to show the kids how to treat water safely in nature. V is determined to call out every blue blaze on every tree. He is keeping us on the right path. Yeah, those must be the stairs of Winding Stair Mountain. We've come to a resting spot in the trail. We're going to gather some water here for cooking. We're going to gather some of the moving water, not the still water. Vince is gathering some from the little waterfall, pouring it into the bottle through a coffee filter. Cleans out any initial particulates that may have found their way into the cup, and we'll boil it from there. .4 miles. Made it to Potato Hill Vista, which is the scenic outlook we're looking out over right now. We pitched our tent. Now we're just relaxing for a moment before we set up camp. Having a nutritious snack. Alright, we got our fire ring made, and Darcy is gonna light this fire the primitive way, rubbing 2 sticks together, while Vince is looking for some firewood. And come back to. Good job, Darce. Put some fuel on that. We need more leaves and little sticks.
These are the 2 sticks I used.
Nice. Well, we've had the first course of supper, some cheesy lasagna. Now we have some chicken Alfredo in the pot. We're going to hike up the vista here and watch the sun go down all the way and the stars come out. Got the headlamps on and ready to put to use. What do you think so far, Dee?
Good.
What about you, V?
Good. Real fun.
We having fun?
Mm-hmm.
Staring at the fire.
Oh yeah.
Now we passed a couple old towns here in Oklahoma. A lot of them out in this part of the state have Indian names. Either the name of an Indian tribe or an Indian word that means something. Like that town, Ouachita. That was a town that nobody would settle in because it was dry and arid. And there was no water. And Ouachita, remember that town? They used to have a trading post there where the Indians would come. And they would trade and barter. And when they were there, their horses got stolen. When he walked outside and noticed, one looked at the other and said, "Ouachita."
Someone stole the Indians' horses?
The wind started blowing last night and we woke up to a tent that was being pushed in on us. And now we are still in our sleeping bags, spooning out our oatmeal cookies that have turned to a trail mix with some almonds in it. I think we're going to hang out in here until the sun warms the earth and we can make our way back to the vehicle. Well, we came down the mountain a little bit. We're out of the wind. A little more pleasant. It was quite the adventure to get all packed up. The wind was the tent was filling up with air. Trying to fold it up. Darcy's got her pine cone collection riding in her hat. We're making our way down the mountain. We're back at our watering hole. We're going to gather some water for the last mile of the trip. We had to use it sparingly in camp for washing up and doing dishes and brushing teeth. So we're going to gather some more here and show the kids how to treat it a different way. We're going to gather it here, run it through our pre-filter system, and sterilize it with UV light with the SteriPen. I actually drank some of this water yesterday. It didn't give me the skitters, but we're just taking extra precautions. So as long as no wild animals are urinating upstream, we should be okay. V, no, don't do that.
That's a pileated woodpecker.
A what?
A pileated woodpecker.
Cool. And this is the SteriPen. It was going and now it turned off, and I guess it's treated. Pretty cool, I think. It took about 30 seconds, I believe.
Let's see how it tastes.
This water is ready for consumption. What's this sign say? Where are we going, Darce?
Talimena State Park, which is that way.
Alright, let's rock.
I see the cars. Go!
Yeah. There's the park.
That was much faster than last time.
Uh-huh.
Very fast.
It took about half as long to get back as it took to get in.
Yep.
We got a few bumps and scrapes on our knees and elbows from the hike. Let's look at our hands. Dance, come show me your hands. Determined our skill level in camp. Pitching tents, gathering wood, making fire, cooking. Looks like we're highly skilled.
That's the only thing right there.
Good hike, huh, kids?
Mm-hmm.
All right.